It's pest control African style. We're after water pipe chewing porcupines and crop munching hares. With airgun guru Matthew Dubber. Plus we're given a special license to hunt at night. We have Fieldsports Africa News with Beth Silvester. I'm Richard Leonard and this is Fieldsports Africa. Well, we had another great day's hunting, but tonight we're going to blow off some steam. Myself and Matt Dubber will be having somewhat of an informal showdown. Matt would be using his FX Impact 5mm airgun, and I used the Seiko 22 rimfire. In this hunt we have a couple unique surprises for you. One being that Willem, our PH, has a special night hunting permit, which allowed us to hunt antelope at night. Well, that is if we got lucky enough to get up close enough to one. With the 22 rimfire, I knew that I'd have more than enough power to take a small antelope like a steenbok or a duiker. And I knew that I'd only take the shot if I could get within 50 yards of the buck and get a clear line of sight for the headshot. The Seiko is extremely accurate, so I knew I would have no problem making the shot, but everything had to be lined up perfectly. Willem also asked us to focus our hunt on the pests that he constantly has problems with on the ranch. One being the very prickly porcupine and the other being the very tasty scrub hare. Well, enough said, it's time to get out there and do some hunting. The strategy tonight is walk and stalk. We'll be using the night sight spotter and night sight eagle scope. We'll be joined by the air rifle expert Matt Dubber. Matt's bringing his 22 FX Impact and I'll be using the 22 rimfire. We're going to be focusing on scrub hares which come out in the evening to graze on the lands. And Willem has asked us if we see a porcupine or two to please take them. They tear up the water pipes and often cause destruction to the land. So let's get out there and get hunting. I was on the Seiko .22 and Matt stuck with the air rifle. We both fitted Eagle night sight units to our rifles, and this would help us make walk and stalk hunting in the dark possible. These units would help us see animals up to 500 meters away. And if that wasn't enough, Willem was helping us with the night sight spotter. We set our cameras on infrared mode. Despite the night sight eagle and spotter's powerful infrared beams being completely invisible to the naked eye, we were able to film crisp images because of the powerful beams released from these units. This is definitely my favorite way to hunt at night. Walking and stalking in the pitch black, trying to get as close as you can to your quarry to make sure of that shot.
Dark thing is a porcupine.
Is that a porcupine?
There's a porcupine.
It looks like it, eh?
Rich,
Yeah?
there's a porcupine there.
Yeah, I can see him, yeah. There he is. I was using subsonic rounds in my .22, which makes for some quiet shooting, but the drawback is that there's a lot more bullet drop. So we decided to be safe and stalk in a little closer. Down. Very cool. Thanks, Bear.
Well done.
Shot.
Good shooting.
Thank you.
Night sight, done it sharp.
Yeah, no mistake.
Perfect.
Yeah, I tell you, guys, this night sight gear is unbelievable. We're in the pitch black, no moon tonight, just how we want it. The night sight is doing everything that we hope it would, you know. And without gear like this, you just cannot do what we're doing tonight. So super cool. Let's go and see him. Right, here we go. Yo, man, that's cool. Way bigger than I thought, eh?
Yeah, it looks very small through the scope. Nice.
No, great, man. Sure. The .22 made no mistake. The night sight did its job, and I was able to get the crosshairs right on him and pull the shot off. Great, eh? These are wonderful little critters, I tell you. Well, maybe to some not so little. As you can see here, This is the danger part right over here. This is what protects them, keeps them safe, and causes injury to a lot of dogs, leopards, and all other kinds of predators. So a really good defense mechanism. They're also a digging animal, you can see here by their claws, and they also got pretty strange little paws as well, not what you would expect. We put the porcupine in a safe place, and then it was time to get back to hunting. It wasn't long until Matt was in the game and onto his first hare. He was so quick off the mark that my cameraman nearly missed the shot, but just managed to catch it in time for us to see the double backflip. Now it was starting to get late, but then we walked into what seemed to be a hare hotspot.
There are just so many animals around here. We've seen skunks, all different kinds of antelope, porcupines, hares. It's incredible. This place is just full of life. Wow, man, this is so cool.
What's that? What's a hare? I'll just shoulder it. Yeah. Right. Oh, nice headshot. All right, Brett.
Well done.
Freaking
Right down.
Another hare down. Awesome. Matt and I just kept bumping into them, and with these animals being so good to eat, we decided to keep on taking them, as there were many mouths to feed on this ranch and nothing would go to waste.
Good stuff. Cool. Hit this one.
Looks like right there in the heart, over there. So it was a good shot. Some blood coming out of his mouth. Means I probably got him through the lungs as well. Pretty happy with that. There's a porcupine down there. Let's maybe get about 10 meters closer and see if we can take a shot.
Just when I thought I was going to be the only one to take a porcupine, Matt spotted one. As I mentioned earlier, we could see all the sprinklers in this field, and of course Willem didn't hesitate to say take him, even though there was a hare right behind him. I was very surprised. At first the shot didn't look good, but he ended up running about 20 yards and then keeled over in a ditch.
I must say I was quite worried about this one because I had one pellet in the magazine. We were pretty much going to call it a night there, at least I was, and I had one pellet in the magazine, and then while we were walking I saw this guy and I didn't want to just pull the shot off, because if I needed to take a follow-up shot I wouldn't be able to do that. So I took my time. He didn't see us, he was walking straight towards us, and when I felt comfortable taking the shot I squeezed off the trigger. I was actually aiming for the head, but he moved a little bit and I got him straight through the heart and lungs. He ran off. I was a bit concerned at that point, but after about 10 or 15 meters he slowed down, rolled over, and he was dead in a few seconds. So very happy with that. Good. I was about to pick him up by his back legs and then throw him about getting sparked. There you go. Ugh.
At this point Matt was up on me, and something very special had to happen for me to win this showdown. Well, that was until this happened. We spotted a hare quite far off, about 80 to 100 yards, which was way too far for me to take a shot in the dark. Then Matt says I'll take him. He stepped up, shouldered his rifle, and makes one of the best shots I've ever seen.
You get him?
Yeah.
Oh, no way, he's dead.
In the head.
Oh.
I'm at 5 times. I hold 2 mil dots. So that's 4 mil dots at 10 times, which is about 80 meters.
Off your shoulder?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Do you know how long?
Yeah,
How long the pen was in the
that's
air
one
for?
of that's one of your best shots.
That is my best shot ever at night. And I was kind of hoping I got my range right, because if I was 10 meters off, I would have missed him. So that was a very lucky shot.
Well, my friends, I can safely say that I've been completely outplayed by the Duiker tonight. With a shot like that, hands down, Matt, you took me out. No chance. Well done, the Duiker.
On closer inspection, Matt made a perfect shot behind the eye, an 80-yard shot in the dark, which you could say is roughly the same as shouldering a 308 and shooting an antelope at about 600 yards away.
That is probably one of the best shots I've ever seen, ever. Never mind a hare or anything. Well done. Well done.
Thanks,
mate.
sir.
It's definitely one of the best shots I've ever seen, man. Like, honestly. And I've seen you take a lot of shots. For real. Cameras aside. Very well done. That's freaking good, bro. You just showed what you're made of, bro.
Thanks, sir.
Well done.
Yeah.
It was after this that we called it a night and headed on back to the lodge. But just when we thought it was all over, I spotted some eyes right at the back of the field. They definitely were not a hare or a porcupine.
Okay. Right, let's go.
Willem had said to me earlier in the evening, if we see a small duiker and I have a good position to take a headshot, I must take him, as he was preparing a really good traditional stew for us the following evening. We normally don't hunt antelope at night, but Willem has a special license that permits him to do so, and I most definitely wasn't going to turn down the opportunity. Well, that very thing happened. I got the opportunity we were looking for. We managed to stalk him close enough to a really nice duiker ram.
Rich.
Oh,
Ready?
where's he? Where's he? I can't see him. Put him.
No. It's right in front of us. 20 yards away.
Okay, let me just adjust the sticks here. Okay, there we go. That's good.
Lying down there.
Okay.
See it?
Yeah, okay.
Getting up.
Yeah, okay. I got him. I got him.
Okay, I'm on it.
Duiker, bro. Yes. Awesome. Duiker with the .22, eh? Yo, man, that was cool. Man, what a privilege. You know, you never get to night hunt with a .22 with a game like that. But, you know, Willem's got a special license for nighttime hunting. And he said that if we see one real close and I'm going to get a really ethical, clean headshot, then I must take it. And man, he was right there. I can't believe how close we got in the evening. It was unreal. Man, should we go check him out? Let's go see.
Check it.
Sure.
He is, eh?
Very nice. Very nice, eh? Look at that.
Just what we looked for.
Yeah. Hey, really thick at the bases. Yeah, he's got quite a bit of length. So he's not a monster, but sure, he's a very nice duiker. Eh? About 4.5. No, very nice, man. Sure, and that shot placement right here in the brains. So it ended him very quickly. So yeah, no, very happy with that, man.
You'll taste good in the pot tomorrow night.
Well, I don't even know what to say. I think this scene speaks for itself. Best night of hunting I've ever had in my life. I've had some nights we've gone out and shot a lot of hares, a lot of spring hares, but to get porcupines and then to finish off the night with a Duiker shot by Rich, I mean, you just cannot beat that. So that was so much fun, and to have the camera crew really helped. We got some really good stuff on camera. I don't even know what to say. You enjoy the night?
Man, dude. Well, you cleaned up, put it that way. And I mean, I said it was good here, but I had no idea it was going to produce this kind of hunting in the evening. 3 porcupines, I don't know how many, 5, 6, 7 rabbits, and then I'm glad I took the Duiker. At least I got some sort of consolation prize here. But man, what a great night, eh? Dude, it was a lot of fun with you, bro.
It was amazing.
I'm happy we could share this, and
Yeah,
hopefully many more to come.
definitely.
Lekker, bro.
Cool.
Alright, chill.
Love that time out with Matt and Willem. If you guys would like to go hunting with Willem de Beer, then go to debeersafaris.com for more information. And now for Fieldsports Africa News.
Welcome to African Wildlife News with me, Beth Silvester. The South African government is taking steps to legalise the trade in rhino horn. RSA's Department of Environmental Affairs has published draft regulations that could open the door for legally acquired rhino horn to be bought and sold. This will include exports. The public has been given until the 9th of March to comment on the draft regulations. A species has come back from the dead. After being declared extinct in the wild, the scimitar oryx is back in West Africa. A herd of 14 scimitar-horned oryx have been reintroduced to Chad to strengthen the population. They were declared extinct in the wild more than 20 years ago. The aim is to reintroduce between 300 and 500 animals. They breed successfully across the world, such as this ranch in Texas. Rhino poachers are ratcheting up the brutality. A woman has been sexually assaulted, staff beaten and rhinos killed at an animal sanctuary. 5 men attacked the Tula Tula Rhino Orphanage in South Africa. While the staff were held hostage, 2 rhinos were attacked. 1 rhino died during the ordeal and the other had to be euthanized the following morning. The 2 rhino were due to be dehorned and moved out of the orphanage in a week's time, with some suggesting the attack was an inside job. These pictures are from a trailer for Tula Tula filmed more than a year ago. A man has been trampled to death by elephants whilst trying to take a selfie with them. The 31-year-old had tried to herd a small group of elephants into an open space when they charged him and his friends. Moses Ndlovu became separated from the group and his body was found the following day. Images from this film have accompanied the story in the African press. However, this is believed not to be Moses Ndlovu. And finally, Prince William's charity, United for Wildlife, continues its support with the Southern African Wildlife College with a new film. This episode in United for Wildlife's Nature's Guardian series concentrates on area management, showing how students from the college make areas sustainable by providing hunting, which makes a difference both to wildlife and the community who live in the areas. This has been African Wildlife News with me, Beth Silvester.
Well, thanks for joining us on another great Field Sports Africa episode here in the Eastern Cape. If you guys would like to come out and hunt with us here in South Africa, then contact me at Richard@Fieldsports Channel.tv. We'll see you guys next time on Field Sports Africa.